Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel Real English with Arash. Today we're gonna learn a grammar point which is past tense. Okay, so can you talk about last weekend, last holiday, last summer? So let's learn, okay? So when we talk about tense, we are talking about specifically about verbs, okay? And in past tense, we have in simple past tense we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. So we have two kinds of verbs: regular, irregular. So let's start with regular one. For most verbs, we add ed. Okay. For example, work, worked, play, played, watch, watched, study, studied. Okay. I worked all day yesterday. We watched a movie last night. She studied for her test. Okay. So when we add ed to a verb, it is regular verb. Okay. Then we have the second kind, which is irregular verbs. Uh, they don't receive ed. Okay, we need to change the form. Okay, look at the examples: go, went, see, saw, meet, met, buy, bought. Okay, I went to the supermarket yesterday. Okay, they met their friends on Sunday. He saw his cousin last weekend. Okay, so we for irregular verbs we need to change the form of the verb, and there is no rule. We need to memorize the past form of each verb. Okay, and we make questions with did. Okay, so when we have did, we need to put the base form of the verb. Okay, look at the examples. Did you watch TV yesterday? Okay, as you see, for watch we don't have ed. Why? Because we have did at the beginning of the question. Okay, when we want to make question, we use did. When we have the word did, we can't use ed, or we can't use the past form. Okay, so we say, did you watch TV yesterday? Did they go to the mall? Okay, we can't say that did they went to the mall. Why? Because of the uh, question word, because of the word did. Huh? When we have did, we can't use past form. Okay, did she study English last night? Okay, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Okay, this is the short. These are the short answers. Um, let's see a conversation. Did you go shopping last weekend? No, I didn't. I stayed home. Okay. And we have another form of question. We have questions with was and where. Okay. So look at the examples. As you know, was and were is the past form of is, am, are. Okay. So, were you home last night? Was she angry? Were they at the party? Okay. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Okay. Real life examples. Were you busy yesterday? Yes, I was. I worked all day. Where were you last night? I was at home. Okay. And we have, yeah, we have some statements for your speaking. Okay. When you want to talk about your last weekend, you can say, I had a great weekend. The weekend was okay. It was just so so. I went to the mall with my friends. We ate lunch together. Okay. Ate is the past form of eat. Okay. After that, we watched a movie. I didn't do anything special. Okay. And talking about yesterday, I woke up late, I cooked breakfast, I went to work, I visited my friend, I didn't go shopping. Talking about last night, we can say I stayed home and relaxed. I watched YouTube videos. I cleaned my room. I didn't study. Okay. Let's see some conversations. Okay. How was your weekend? It was great. I went to London. Really? What did you do there? I visited a museum and had dinner with a friend. The second one, did you finish the report yesterday? Yes, I did. I emailed it to you last night. Perfect. Thanks. Were you in class yesterday? No, I wasn't. I was sick. I hope you are feeling better now. Did you find everything you needed? Yes, I did. I also bought a new jacket. Great. Now I have a task for you. It's your turn, okay? I want you to write 5 or 7 sentences about your last weekend using the past tense, okay? You can talk about where you went, what you did, who you met, or what you didn't do, okay? How you felt. For example, I can say, my weekend was nice. I went to the park. I met my friend. We had coffee. I didn't study. I watched a movie at night. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope it was useful. Please don't forget to share video, to subscribe my YouTube channel, and if you want to learn better, it's better to see uh, the video again, and then at the end you use the structure about yourself, about real life situations. For example, as I provided a task here, you can talk about your last weekend or last holiday, okay? And try to make some sentences. If you make some sentences, so you have already learned, okay? But if you are struggling to make sentences, you need to watch the video again, you need to learn more, okay? Thank you very much. See you next time.